Mario Bros. For the NES is a game that's literally as old as time and is still loved by many people to this day. Also, another thing is that tons of people love speedrunning this game. Speedrunning, for those of you who don't know, is when you try to beat the game as fast as you possibly can. Now I myself am a bit of what you would call a pro when it comes to Mario, and after months of preparation I can confidently say that I've found a way to get the absolute best time possible that you can get in this game, where you play as an arsonist plumber who likes to kill turtles for fun. See, when it comes to speedrunning, I have two absolutely great secrets. The first being, all you have to do is run to the right. See, you can't actually go to the left because the game doesn't actually pan that way, it only goes right. So just keep running right and you'll make it to the end. The second secret I'm going to show you very soon, but now it's important to beat World 1-1, which is actually pretty simple. The core concept is just running to the right until you make it to the flag and you'll be fine. Now onto World-1-2, where things actually get pretty interesting and get ready to have your socks blown right off. See, on one of my mini playthroughs, I managed to find a glitch that can effectively skip over the majority of the game. Yeah, that's right, you heard that right. All we have to do is manage to get on top of those blocks that look like the ceiling. I hear you scoffing at me and saying that's impossible, but with a bit of ingenuity, it's actually pretty easily done, as shown right here. Now as we run right past what would be normally the end of the level, we make it to what's called a warp zone, and I hear you asking yourself, what exactly is a warp zone? And well, simply put, there was no term for hacker in the 80s, so oftentimes hackers were referred to as warpers, seeing as they could just magically warp files around on your computer. After going into the pipe marked 4, it doesn't just bring us 4 levels ahead, but it actually brings us all the way to World 4. That's right, we skipped over the rest of World 1 as well as Worlds 2 and 3, which could easily take someone hours to do. I managed to pull off in just a mere matter of minutes. Okay, so 4-1 is actually pretty interesting. You see, that guy in the cloud is actually a representation of God, and the red balls he throws is temptation. What we have to do is avoid the temptation and keep running to the right. Once we've managed to avoid all of his temptation, God leaves us alone and lets us continue on his journey, as we prove that we are now worthy. Okay, time to get those socks back on because I'm going to blow them off again. That's right here in World 4-2 we can get back on top of that ceiling again, break the boundaries, and get to another one of those hacker zones where we can skip all the way straight to World 5. See, in just a mere matter of minutes, we've actually made it further than anybody has ever made it up to this point before, but unfortunately, our adventure is nearing an end. See, here in 5-2, I came across these two brothers who are actually military police that are trying to stop this plumber from getting to his kidnapped girlfriend. Unfortunately, I however killed one who was just 2 days from retirement, but I didn't manage to kill his brother. This left his brother admittedly pretty upset, and now he's out for revenge. See, normally 5-3 is a pretty relaxed tree climbing adventure, but instead I had to deal with being shot at by his now very outraged brother out seeking revenge. Sadly, no one can outrun bullets, and unfortunately, while jumping tree to tree like some kind of ape man rather heroically, I was shot down and died. Although we didn't get to see the mythical ending of this great game, we did manage to get further than anyone has ever managed to before, and we have a pretty solid time if I do say so myself, so I'm going to count this one as a win, and maybe one day, somebody will be able to make it to the end using these amazing secrets I've shown you guys in this video today. It's the end of another video, and if you enjoyed it, you can like it. If you really enjoyed it, you can subscribe, and if you really liked it, you could maybe share it with someone else, who knows. But you don't have to, I'm not your boss, and if you disliked it, you can dislike it and do all that kind of stuff. Leave a comment if you want to, and have a good day.